Hey, thank you so much for clicking this video. I'm Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. This is my YouTube channel. This is a series of video where we are creating a music application app. In this series, I'm going to explain everything that I know when it comes to graphic design, CSS, front end, JavaScript, and HTML. So now we are going to get into the actual CSS coding and HTML. Before that, let's start by some sort of analyzing the layout, something that most people don't do, but I feel like it's very important and very crucial. Maybe the reason why I'm doing it is simply because I am a graphic designer, so I'm used to laying things out before I get into the actual working. So even in graphic design, layout it's very important. So it has also been helping me on getting my CSS and the HTML structure, the mockup, the way I want to. So let's quickly do that. So this is our the user interface that we want to create. So let's just quickly jump to Figma and analyze the layout. Okay, as you can see here, we've got a parent container which is more like a grayish color. I don't think I have this grayish color in my CSS, but that's not something to worry about. I can add it later. So we've got this grayish color, which I believe is the full page of the like the entire page of the website. And then we've got this area, which is the music player. So let's quickly jump here and create our layout. So this is going to be our layout. Okay, as you can see, but here we are all about frames, not the fill color. So as you can see, so this is this layout. The other thing that I want you to notice, it's some sort of your naming convention. Obviously people take it light when it comes to naming your HTML element, but as soon as you have some sort of a big file, it's not easy to come and debug or to look for a particular element that you're looking for, because the naming was not as meaningful. For instance, let's say this container, the overall container, we can name it as container, but container is a bit general and it's a bit confusing. So instead, let's say this is the app container. Okay, something like this. So we know that the entire application is inside this container. So in this wireframing stage, we get some sort of a freedom to be creative and also to be meaningful, instead of doing that in coding, because in coding we are concerned also about something else. I think this talks to some sort of a cognitive load that your mind has got some chunks of not sure information that are stored in your memory as you are working. So a lot of tasks are put into your mental strength or your mental engine, I can call it. So it's very important to some sort of separate the task, and so that when you are doing with the creative aspect of things, do with the creative aspect of things and finish that. And then when we are using more of your intelligence, and use more of your intelligence. So I don't like to take this work and do it here while I'm coding, because these are some sort of different parts of the brain. So here, let's be creative. Let's create meaningful containers. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got that container in the background. Okay, and then now let's come here. First, we've got an overall container that houses everything. Okay, let me duplicate this. I hope I've clicked it. Okay, no, Control D, let me duplicate it. So okay, so what is this container for? I think this container is the music application. Okay, so what might be the name for this? It might be a music app container. Okay, this is the music app container, and this is the application container. So not the music app, sorry, the music player. Okay, the music player container. Okay, we can also make it shorter and say music player. Okay, we can just say music player. So inside music player we've got two sections. We've got the top section and we've got the bottom section. Okay, so we can do that. Say Control D. Okay, and then we've got the top section and also we've got the bottom section. Okay, so we've got the top sec. Okay, and then we've got the bottom section. Okay, okay, so we've got the top section and we have the bottom section. Okay, let me click this one and stretch it a little bit, and click this one and stretch it a little bit. Okay, so this is the top and bottom section. Okay, this is the top and bottom section. Okay, and then here we've got a container that contains this text element, a container that contains this button, and a container that contains this section. So here we've got three sections, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on top element, Control D, Control D, let's say. Okay, we've got this first section, and then we've got this second section. Let me just click this one, click this, shift click this, and also click this and align these. Okay, and then move these to the center. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I've duplicated it 3 times, and then here we've got, let's call this the title section. Okay, the title section. Let's call this the control section, because that's where you control the music and other things. And then let's call this okay, let's call this the track section. Okay, this is the track section. Okay, and then as you can see here also we've got the volume section and we've got the playlist section. Okay, let's just quickly copy these as they are. Okay, Control D, then okay, let's see, take this copy, and then we've got the volume section, the volume sec, and the volume section, Control G to duplicate, and we've got the playlist section. Okay, so this is my HTML structure. Okay, so in the next video we are going to go ahead and create this mockup. And what I want to talk about also here, as you have noticed when we're designing this, I have talked of layout. We have mentioned some layout. Remember, these items are inside one layout and they are arranged like horizontally, and these ones are on the same layout, they are stacked like vertically. Okay, so that is very important when it comes to CSS, because now these will be our grid, these will be our some sort of CSS layout. Okay, we are going to display this one, for instance, is going to display flex, and the flex row is going to be the column, and these items here, 1 2 3. It's a layout, is going to be a display flex, but the flex direction is going to be the rows. So as you can see, this element will be arranged such a row, and these ones will be arranged vertically. That is very important to notice. But otherwise, for me, I'm happy with the structure that we have came up with. This, so our element naming, it's meaningful and understandable. So in terms of the actual elements that are here, there is no need for us to put them here. The reason is these are the actual concrete element. A heading, it's a heading, and also it has got a unique name. For instance, this is a song title, so we don't really need to be creative here, because the name for these, they are very descriptive and they are straight to the point. A song title is always a song title, an artist is always an artist, a play icon is always the actual play icon. So that is it. I'm Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. This is my YouTube channel, Coded Design. If you feel like this is adding value into your overall understanding of CSS, HTML, and front end, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, for me, see you on the next one.